I'm embracing the streetcar because there's no traffic coming down here, even before the construction. People drove through here. This was not a destination spot. So the streetcar will make this a destination spot. 10 years ago, I needed a new location, and it was available. So when I got the lease, I was delighted to have an original Madam C.J. Walker beauty shop. But what I didn't know is that the beauty tools used by the agents from the 1950s were still left in the beauty shop. The last agent she was 92 when she stopped working, and they just left all the tools. Everything, like right here next to me is a original flat iron on a gas line that was used by one of the Walker agents. All these old tools were just left in the shop. So immediately my mind is thinking, I can't just run my shop here. There's a certain amount of preservation that I'm obligated to do. And that being said, I started slowly pouring money into creating a look that would be respectful of the history of Madam C.J. Walker as well as Auburn Avenue. And then a senior in the area told me that the first black owned and operated radio station in North America operated above a beauty shop. They said when they were going about their business, you could hear the music spilling out of the window. So I'm imagining these women, in their purses and gloves and hats, as they came to the shop, were listening to all this magnificent music being played on vinyl from WERD directly above us. So that added another level or another layer of preservation efforts for me. Well, if the foot soldiers don't stand firm, then this particular thread will be left out of the fabric of the Auburn that is inevitably going to come. We just want to hold on to as much texture that was provided by these pioneers as possible, so that anyone coming over here is respectful and has a sense of the struggles Auburn had to go through. It needs to include everybody. Everybody. It needs to reflect the full spectrum of society. They shouldn't even think in terms of trying to create a economic demographic that is completely out of touch with where Auburn was. Working class people need to be a part of this whole development process, not just the affluent. These people grew up here. Their blood, their ancestors were here, their mothers and fathers, grew up in this area. And all of a sudden, you've got this new group coming in, and I don't have a problem with that. It's just that it needs to reflect the Auburn of the past as we move forward. You have to not just look and give a nod to the past. You have to help some of these people still become a part of the Auburn that they knew. You can't just move all these people. My uncle sent me something, Uncle Ricci de Forest, and it said, "And then there were none." And that's basically what's happening.